The Aqara Camera Hub G5 Pro is the company's first outdoor security camera designed to integrate with multiple smart home platforms, including Apple HomeKit. It boasts AI-driven features, high-resolution imaging, and flexible connectivity options, making it a strong contender in the smart home market. However, there are some drawbacks, particularly concerning the install options and other areas around the night vision and motion detection. So continue watching this video to find out more. So just to be clear, Aqara did provide his camera as a free sample to review, but it does not put any pressure on me to give a favorable review. I've been using it for the last few weeks now and being able to understand some of the features and how it performs. The G5 Pro features a modern compact design with a white casing that blends well with most outdoor environments. It's got an IP65 weather resisting rating, so this means this camera is designed to withstand dust, rain and snow, ensuring durability in various weather conditions. The stand is similar to other Aqara cameras, although it's not as flexible in my opinion as other outdoor cameras that are on the market. The G5 Pro offers a 4 megapixel resolution camera. It's got a field of view of 133, and the company says it offers true night vision, which can identify potential intruders from a longer distance in low light conditions. It also features a dimmable spotlight to deter intruders and provide extra illumination. One of the biggest advantages is its compatibility with a wide range of smart home platforms. It works with Apple HomeKit Secure Video, and this ensures your storage is encrypted and analysis is all done in Apple's ecosystem. It also supports Amazon Alexa and Google Home, allowing users to control the camera with voice commands and integrate it with smart home devices. For those who prefer local storage, the camera supports real-time streaming protocol, enabling integration with network video recorders. Additionally, it acts as a Zigbee hub, which means it can control smart home devices like sensors, smart locks, and leak detectors from Aqara. Additionally, it also functions as a Matter controller, a Thread border router, and a Matter bridge. This means it can be used in your home to connect Thread and Matter devices to Apple Home. The G5 comes in two versions, the Wi-Fi model, but this depends on a stable Wi-Fi connection, while the Power over Ethernet version provides a more reliable wired connection. I chose to use the Wi-Fi model because that suits my home. A notable downside, however, is the cable length in the Wi-Fi model. It's only 2 meters. It can be restrictive for some outdoor install options, given Aqara's recommended is you need to install it 2 to 3 meters above the ground for optimal performance. So let's move on to install and setup. Setting up the G5 begins with choosing a suitable location, which can be challenging due to the short 2-meter cable length I've already mentioned. If installing outdoors, users will need to position the camera close to an existing power source or purchase an extension cable. The camera is designed to be mounted on walls or ceilings using the included brackets and screws. For those unwilling to drill through exterior walls to run the power cable outdoors, an alternative option is installing the camera inside and pointing it through a window. However, this can lead to reduced motion detection accuracy and reflections affecting night vision performance. Because of the short length of the cable, and I was not willing to drill holes as this would likely not be a permanent camera in my home, I opted to install this in my dining room, which is 12 meters long and 8 meters wide. So this was more than enough to test the camera. The setup process is completed using the Aqara app. Then you add it to Apple HomeKit, where you scan the code and you go through various different setups there. It's worth pointing out, in order to use it as a Matter controller, you need to add it separately via the Matter section in the settings menu to use it as a Matter hub in HomeKit. So now it's all set up, let's now start with what it's like to use it and its performance, starting with the Aqara app. The G5 Pro integrates smoothly with the Aqara app, which is a normal experience using Aqara products, which offers an interface for both setup and managing the camera's features. After pairing the camera, the app provides easy access to the live stream, motion detection settings, the storage options, and AI detection preferences. You can also view the timeline and view events it has captured, and this is really handy and easy to scroll through. One of the features in the Aqara app is the record button, which allows you to manually start recording directly from within the Aqara app. However, a frustrating limitation that I found is if you exit the app while recording, the video stops. This is a notable drawback, especially if you need to check other things on your phone or navigate to a different app while recording. It would have been much more practical if the camera would continue recording in the background, regardless of what you was using. In terms of setting, the application allows you to adjust things like motion detection sensitivity, AI features such as the pet and person detection, and also look at stories options. You can also set up motion zones for more targeted alerts and to limit stuff, especially if you've got trees around your property, to make sure you're not getting false alerts. But some of the advanced motion detection features are locked behind a paywall with the HomeGuard subscription. I'll talk later on about that. Let's now look at the video quality and performance for both day and night. During daylight hours, the Aqara G5 delivers, in my opinion, excellent video quality, providing sharp, clear footage. Faces, objects are all easily clearably identifiable. The 133 field of view ensures a broad perspective, and this will help reduce blind spots and make it an effective surveillance camera in well-lit conditions. At night, however, the performance is not as impressive. Although Aqara advertises true color night vision, the results will vary depending on the amount of ambient light available. In my testing, the details in this dark room became less clear and there is noticeable motion blur, which makes identifying people or objects more difficult. So if you have got someone walking around, as in this video, you will not be able to make them out clearly. The camera does, however, come equipped with a built-in spotlight, which can be manually controlled via the Aqara app. However, another drawback is a spotlight does not activate automatically based on motion detection like other cameras do. This means that unless the user manually turns it on, it won't contribute to improving real-time visibility when motion is detected. You can see from this video the improvement of night vision performance when using the spotlight versus not. The image quality is massively improved, the motion blur is reduced, and the noise in the video is also reduced significantly. This does feel like a missed opportunity, as motion-activated spotlight could have significantly enhanced the camera's night vision performance and security. In low light conditions, the infrared night vision struggles to capture fine details, and having the ability to illuminate the scene automatically when motion detected would have helped improve clarity and reduce motion blur. Yes, I can already hear the argument that you should leave the spotlight on. Aqara do recommend in darker conditions that the spotlight is turned on. However, my personal view is, why should you have to have a spotlight on constantly? Why couldn't it be automatically activated? There is other smart home cameras out there that already do this. The last thing I want on my drive is a constant spotlight, especially as well for my neighbors. They don't want it shining through their windows. They don't want things illumination. And also as well, when a spotlight comes on when someone walks up your drive, it's great for intruder awareness to let them know. It startles them. Now let's have a look at the motion detection and some of those settings and how it performs. The G5 uses on-device AI processing, meaning the video analysis and object detection happen locally rather than in the cloud. This not only ensures better privacy, but also results in fast detection and notification times. The camera is capable of recognizing faces, allowing users to create personal alerts based on known individuals. This worked well in practice, and I found the person detection was highly reliable, correctly identifying human movement 9 times out of 10 in my testing, and it sent accurate and timely effective notifications. Pet detection was also fairly accurate, successfully recognizing my dog most of the time. However, there were the occasional false positives. Package detection, on the other hand, was disappointing. It often failed to recognize even the biggest end of packages. And when it came to package detection, the alerts were still inconsistent. This could be a drawback for users who rely on security cameras to monitor deliveries. Beyond visual detection, the Aqara G5 offers audio event detection, which can recognize sounds like crying and alarms. I found this feature to be surprisingly effective, especially detecting loud or unusual noises around my property. The camera sent prompt alerts when it picked up the sounds, adding an extra layer of security beyond just motion-based notifications. One other point that's worth mentioning, the camera would detect a person. However, if I went out of shot for 30 seconds, it would not detect me again. This could be problematic if you found someone loitering around your property and kept going out of range, then came back. I found it would only trigger a new event if I came back in view after a couple of minutes. And this was because the detection frequency was set to 3 minutes. However, if I wanted to lower this, I was prompted to pay for a premium feature called Home Guardian at $4.99. Although, to be fair to Aqara, you do get a lot more features at that cost, but the question is it worth using it versus using HomeKit Secure Video? While the AI-powered detection features are mostly reliable, there is still room for improvement, particularly in package detection. That said, the local processing and quick response time make the G5 a solid option for users for looking smart detection without relying on cloud-based analysis. In terms of smart connectivity and HomeKit, it works like any other camera within HomeKit. I found it really responsive and the setup process is quick and hassle-free. In HomeKit Secure Video, it also responds really well, and I found it worked as it should do within HomeKit. I'm not going to talk about the limitations of HomeKit Secure Video because that's not necessarily a fault of the Aqara camera. However, Apple users, you will be aware of some of the limitations, but all I can say is that the integration works really well. In daily use, the camera responded reliably to motion events, and it all worked well. So what's my final verdict? Well, the Aqara G5 excels in many areas, offering high resolution camera, a smart AI-powered detection, a strong HomeKit secure video support. It also provides multiple storage options, including built-in memory, NAS capability, and cloud integration, making it an ideal choice for those who want local storage without needing to hand off to a cloud or subscription fees. The inclusion of a Zigbee hub is a valuable bonus for users with other Aqara smart home devices. However, despite its many advanced features, the Aqara G5 has some install challenges, primarily due to the short 2-meter power cable. This makes it difficult to position the camera in an optimal outdoor location without being near a power outlet or getting a longer cable. For many users, limited cable length forces them to either drill through exterior walls to run through power cables, which may not be ideal for renters or those with no necessary skills or tools to do this. Or you've got the option of an outdoor power source, which also requires purchasing an extension cable and waterproofing the connection. Now you're probably thinking, well, there's other outdoor cameras that require a power source outdoor, but like the Eve outdoor camera, but that's specifically designed to replace an existing floodlight connection. So it's not valid to compare in this particular situation. So because of these difficulties, some users may have no choice but to install the camera indoors, pointing through a window to monitor the outside. However, this setup introduces its own problems. Whilst the daytime performance is good, the nighttime performance is underwhelming, especially in dark environments where motion blur and reduced detail can affect the ability to capture clear footage. One of the biggest missed opportunities is the spotlight for functionality. This built-in spotlight can only be turned on manually. It does not activate automatically when motion is detected. This is a shame because when the light is on, it does significantly improve the nighttime performance, allowing the camera to capture more detail and provide clear footage. An auto-on feature based on motion detection would have made a huge difference, and it is surprising that Aqara didn't include this as a standard option, as other manufacturers do that. Another significant issue is the motion detection performance. While AI-powered detection for people and pets is generally reliable, the package detection is hit and miss, and I found it not work that well. Adding to the frustration, some of the more advanced motion detection sessions, such as advanced sensitive controls, are locked behind a paywall as part of Aqara's HomeGuard subscription service. This feels like an unnecessary limitation, as many competing cameras offer fine-tuning as standard features. Requiring a subscription for features that should be built in makes the experience and feel more restricted than it needs to be. But one of the biggest disappointments with the G5 Pro is the lack of battery-powered option. With so many competing outdoor cameras offering wire-free installation, it feels like a missed opportunity for Aqara to release a camera that still requires a constant power source. A battery-powered version would have made installation a lot more flexible, eliminating the need to run cables, drill through walls, or find an outdoor power outlet. And given the rumors suggesting a battery-powered model was in the works, it's frustrating that Aqara didn't deliver on this. However, it does act as a Zigbee hub, a Matter controller, a thread-bordered router, and it allows you to connect various different devices within HomeKit as part of this offering. Can I recommend this camera? Not at this time, and it's down to the fact of what I've mentioned already. However, there is hope Aqara can address some of these issues via software updates, such as the motion issues and the spotlight controls. They can certainly be addressed with a firmware update. My personal view is that Aqara have not delivered their normal high standards with this product. I'm personally a massive fan of the brand and products, with several of them in my home. I just think on this occasion, Aqara has not hit the sweet spot with the G5, which is a shame as it's its first outdoor camera and people were really looking forward to this. So guys, that's a wrap on this review. Hopefully you found it useful, and if you do have any questions or any comments, leave it below and I will try and get back to you if I know the answer. If you've liked what you've seen, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as it's greatly appreciated, as other videos will be coming out over the next couple of months. And also don't forget to visit our social channels at Follow HomeKit on X, Facebook and Instagram, where I release information about HomeKit and the Apple smart home platform. Thanks very much. I'll speak to you soon.